Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ernesta. If today is your first time, you are welcome, and if you've been part of this family, I just want to say thank you for watching my videos. Today I'm going to go into some kind of, uh, I don't know how this is going to go down, but we will try our best to keep it simple and nice. I want to talk about sex in the Christian home. Sex is the last thing that is nurtured in the Christian home. Either we are praying too much, we are attending church too much, or we just do things that we think that is all we have to do to be a Christian. And then the sex is the last thing we think of in the Christian home. And that is why I want to talk about it. Because when I talk with some people about this thing, they will be like, oh, they kind of justify it with the Bible for me. I always say something. God is not a God of confusion. You cannot be serving God and your house is still on fire. God will rather have your home sweet than you going to the church every day. Don't get me wrong. I can sleep in the church. I can go 24/7, morning till night. I can be there Monday till Sunday. But you know what? If it's going to bring joy to my home, that is what I will do. But if it's not going to bring joy to my home, there, I will work it out how it should suit my needs. Don't forget something. You can pray anywhere, You can pray in your house. Even in your house, you can pray anywhere in your house. In the kitchen, in the toilet, in the bathroom, wherever you can pray and God will hear. Iron sharpeneth iron, good. But you have to be iron to sharpen iron. When you are wood, you cannot sharpen iron. When your house is on fire and you think you run to church and go and sharpen, what are you sharpening? You have not finished sharpening your home so that you can be iron and go and sharpen iron. You are leaving your home as wood, going to sharpen iron. What do you think you'll be? The iron there will cut you. So please, let us look into all these things properly. In the Christian home, we don't believe in going further to investigate why we are not having children. We believe in praying, 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 praying. I'm not saying much. And people will come, they will give their testimony. Oh, I was waiting and this and that. They will not tell you what they did or how far they went. And you will sit down and be waiting years after years after years. Come on, guys. Go out, gain knowledge, and do something about your infertility situation. Do something about it. If you have gone a year, 2, 3, nothing is happening, do something about it, because that person that is giving testimony will not tell you what they did to get that baby they have. They will tell you they prayed. Yes, they did pray, but they added work to it. I'm not saying there's no miracle that they did not do anything. I'm not saying that. But if it's not happening, go and seek help. It is only God that will even do it. Whichever way you go, it is only God that will do it. So try and seek help. I'm going to jump now into the marriage part, the sex part of a Christian woman. Before you married your husband, you guys were doing everything, however it should be, you were doing it. And now you are married. You stopped. For those who did not get into that business before they got married, I understand your point. please try and educate people around you to kind of discuss these things with their spouse or husband to be before they go in, because now you have the experience. You got in there, you discover that the man wants it this way. He wants to do this, he wants to do that, and you believe it is wrong for you as a Christian. So that is one ministry you have now, to tell the young ones to be able to discuss this issue with those men or man that is coming to marry them. Well, how do you like your sex? Let them discuss it before they get in there. That is what I would do. If I talk to anyone that is not married yet, I always say to them, look, ask the guy, how far does he go when it comes to sex? So you can make up your mind before you go in. But if you don't do it, now that you know and you go in, you better do everything that he wants to do. I always say something, if it is a sin and you got in there, God would have prevented you from getting in there, one. And if he didn't, there's something he wants you to learn. How you will handle that situation, to get rid of that situation for the man's sake. That is why he brought you there. He allowed you everything to work out for you to be together. So there will be one good reason why you two are together. And this good reason, you must look for a right way to sort it out. You see people fighting these days over this sex thing or no sex thing. And you go to some ministers of God and discuss it with them, and they will advise you. And don't say they are lying, but some of them are still going through that problem to themselves. If you meet a man or you are married to a man who is already, maybe before you got born again, you guys suck each other. You suck his penis, he suck your clitoris. And now you are born again, you say you are not doing that anymore because it's a sin. You got that revelation before God worked on you. It's not the day you got the revelation that you stop. When you heard it first, or when you got to know first that it's a sin, you continued until you are able to win yourself off it. Give that man a chance to win himself off it. Or give that woman a chance to win themselves off it. Most times, I know for women will not push it if you say this is what it is. You don't want to do this anymore. They will be glad that, okay, my husband is growing in faith. They will go with you. They will be happy for you. But it is the other way around. When the woman tells the man that I cannot do this anymore, is another thing. So please be careful how you take some things out of somebody's life. When it's not your life, let those people be able to get rid of it themselves. Guide them through. Pray with them. Pray for them. But if you sit down and say, oh, because now I've gotten the revelation, I'm not going to suck anymore, and I don't want you to suck me anymore, you are looking for trouble, big trouble. So be careful the way you handle these things, especially when it comes to sex. Why I talked about what goes in is not the problem. What comes out of it is the problem. By the time you refuse him doing it at home, whether you agree to him doing it, if it's the type that will go out, he will still go out. But when you refuse him doing it at home and he's going out there because of that reason, you will share part of the sin. You will. So you have to win, because why I say you share part of the sin is that you not get to know that he's going to do it and you'll be happy. You guys will quarrel. You'll fight. In this fighting and quarreling, is God in it? No. God is not going to say because he's done wrong, that's why you are fighting him, so it's okay. No. Even if he's done wrong, God will expect you not to fight him and to still believe in him that he can fight your battle for you. So either way, you will sin somehow. So losing this thing carefully so that there will be peace in the home. If you have the revelation now, you don't want to do it anymore, but for his sake, he has not had the revelation. The more you are doing this thing, the more God sees in you that this thing is killing you, and you are praying about it sincerely. He knows that it is killing you and this thing is a sin. He will take that thing away from that man, and things will be good again. So don't just take laws into your hands. And for the Christian woman, there are so many styles you can do with your husband. Don't always lie there and expect things to. No, spice things up. Wear some kind of nice, sexy underwears. Your pants, your bra. Kind of, yes, even if you've had children and the breast is already like flat, you can still garnish it. You can still put them together to look nice. You know what he used to like. You know, we go by what we hear, but they go by what they see. Put things together for them. Don't forget them. If they are ministers of God, they see hundreds of women in a week. And they are human beings, they can be tempted. So all this, you are tired, you better kind of find a way to make yourself active in that way. And if your husband is not asking you for sex anymore as a Christian woman, I will not advise you to keep quiet, or just take it that, oh, it's because God has worked on him. It might be something else. So please make sure you, like I said in one of my videos, I say make sure you have sex 3 times in 3 to 4 times in a week. That is not too bad. 3 to 4 times in a week. And when I say 3 to 4 times, I'm not saying a quickie one. I'm talking of proper one, 4 times in a week. The proper one that both of you will have maybe twice a day, once, twice a day, is one day. Another day is another day. I know you'll be like, oh, who has that time? You have to look for that time. And that is why you have to exercise your body to be able to accommodate this whole thing. If you're not going to suck him anymore, or you don't want him to suck you anymore, come to one, agree together. Okay, this is another thing that gives us pleasure. Let us do this. So at least you can play with things. You can touch it and play with it and kind of, get things together. Introduce things into your life as a Christian. Why I will not say sucking is a sin or is not a sin is that I'm going to go by the advantages and disadvantages of sucking your partners. If they have any sexual disease and you have a broken skin, you can contact it. There are some minor ones that you can contact through your mouth, which is true. But if they're already sleeping with you, you can still contact it. So I'm not going to say it is a sin or it's not a sin. Like I hear that if God wanted us to do that or suck or do all those things, he would have put in it where it should be seen. I'm not going to say it is not a sin or it is a sin. But please, all I'm saying is that when you think this thing is a problem, look for a better way to solve it. I always say to people, this gray area of sin or no sin, when we get to heaven, you'll find out some things that you did not enjoy because you believe it's a sin and you would not like it. If there's anything like looking back and seeing what we are missing and what we are not missing, let it come naturally that you are not liking it anymore. Let it come naturally. Let God help you to don't take it out by force. Let it come naturally that you guys are stopping this thing. And in my next video, I don't want this video to be too long. In my next video, I am going to tell you as a Christian woman how far I believe you should go. The styles, the things, how you should go about it, the things you should do, are the things I'm going to tell you. That man deserves to be happy. Even if he doesn't want it, introduce it to him gradually. Wake him up in that area. Instead of Christian women lamenting, most Christian women will tell you, oh, their husband is always fasting, they are not attractive anymore, and this. Stop dressing like that too. Be attractive. Give them some competition. Let them feel what is going on with this woman. Let them want to be around you in public. Let them be able to say, yes, that is my wife. You know, let them see someone talking to you and they are like, what is he saying to my wife? Men go by what they see. So you have to spice things up. Wear nice bra, wear nice, pants and all. And I'm going to tell us some pants that we can wear that will not be, harmful to us. There are some of these jeans string that you wear these days. They are not so good because of the way they are made. So I'm going to tell you the little I think you can wear as well. I know you'll be like, oh no. Spice things up as a Christian woman. Let that man have that. Let him see that wow that he saw long time ago. Don't let it be, oh, this is what is. No, surprise him sometimes. I know you say, why me? Why not him? Surprise him. Because they go by what they see. You go by what you hear. It's what they are saying to you or what they are doing for you that you go by. So is they that get attracted, is they that see and kind of, blink an eye. So you have to do it. And you are the woman. God has given you that body that you can show off, that you can, kind of use to do anything or get anything. So use it in your home, please. Present it in your home. Let something good come out of this whole thing. I'm going to love and leave you and stop here. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And God will bless you. And see you in my next video too. Bye.